Right, so we're back with some more Formula One. We're here at Miami, but first we've got to talk about some news. The Turkish Grand Prix will be returning for next year and 5 years beyond that. And for the Miami Grand Prix, it will start 3 hours earlier due to thunderstorms being forecasted. We have two special liveries this weekend. Cadillac runs their first ever special livery at their home Grand Prix. They've added stars and stripes and changed the car to all white. They have also added the USA colours on the back of the rear wing, and you've got VCARB going all yellow with the new Red Bull flavour. We've got helmets to talk about. Max Verstappen, Esteban Ocon, and Charles Leclerc is your top row. On the bottom row is Sergio Perez, Arvid Lindblad, and Liam Lawson. We also have three more helmets: Cadillac's Valtteri Bottas, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Carlos Sainz. We've got some race suits to talk about. Mercedes runs three different purple suits. All that changes on them is the coordinates on the side. Audi reveals their first ever special suit. VCARB goes with the yellow racing suits, and Cadillac adds more stars and stripes. So we're here at Rainfall Miami Autodrome. And let's get talking about the only practice session. Charles Leclerc set the fastest time. And now we move on to SQ1. Lando topped the timing sheets with Lance Stroll and Fernando Alonso not setting any proper times. Valtteri Bottas, Sergio Perez, and Esteban Ocon, Liam Lawson all got out as well. Charles topped SQ2 with Arvid Lindblad, Carlos Sainz, Alex Albon, Oliver Bearman, Nico Hulkenberg, and Gabriel Bortoleto all being out as well. Lando Norris also topped SQ3, which means he's on pole for the sprint once again. So starting from starting from the back of the top 10 is Pierre Gasly, Isaac Hadjar, Franco Colapinto, Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Kimi Antonelli, and Lando Norris. But post sprint quali, Albon got a penalty for track limit, so he got pushed down to P19. The Miami sprint saw two DNFs. Nico Hulkenberg didn't get to the grid due to his engine failing on him and catching fire, so Arvid Lindblad and Nico Hulkenberg were the only two that retired. Outside of the points is Valtteri, Alex, Lance, Sergio, Fernando, Liam, Carlos, Ollie, Esteban, Gabby, Franco, and Isaac. Pierre Gasly gets in the points behind Lewis Hamilton, Kimi Antonelli, Max Verstappen, George Russell. Charles Leclerc gets on the podium, Oscar Piastri gets second place, and Lando Norris gets first. So McLaren gets back to the top step with a 1-2 as Lando leads from start to finish with Oscar Piastri behind him, after he fought with Charles Leclerc, who takes third. Post-race, Bortoleto got disqualified from that, so that happened. Then we move on to the main qualifying, where Kimi topped the session with Gabriel Bortoleto only setting one lap, Sergio Perez, Valtteri Bottas, Lance Stroll, Fernando Alonso, and Arvid Lindblad all being out as well. Max Verstappen topped Q2 with Alex, Esteban, Carlos, Ollie, and Liam Nico all getting out in that. Kimi Antonelli topped Q3, where Pierre Gasly, Isaac Hadjar, and Franco Colapinto basically starts in the same position. Oscar Piastri starts 7th, Lewis starts 6th, George 5th, Lando 4, Charles 3, Max 2, Kimi 1. We're still not done. Obviously, in Q1, Bortoleto's brakes catched on fire, and Hadjar got disqualified. So Hadjar starts from the pit lane. There was 4 retirements out in this race, and 3 of them came out on lap 5. Lap 5 saw Hadjar hit the wall first in the chicane complex, and then Gasly and Lawson made contact with Gasly flipping over. Nico retired in the pit lane, so it's Isaac Hadjar, Pierre Gasly, Liam Lawson, and Nico Hulkenberg all out. Outside of the points, it's Valtteri, Lance, Sergio, Fernando, Arvid, Esteban, Gabriel, and Ollie. Inside of the points, it's both Williams drivers, Carlos ahead of Alex. Franco Colapinto gets P8. Lewis Hamilton is behind Charles Leclerc. Max Verstappen in P5. George Russell P4. Both McLarens back on the podium, yet it's not the top step, and Kimi Antonelli becomes a world record holder now, as he joins Mika Hakkinen and David Coulthard in getting 3 consecutive wins in a row. So it's Mercedes taking another win, with Kimi Antonelli extending his lead and becoming a record holder / breaker. He's also joined with both McLarens, with Lando Norris leading ahead of Oscar Piastri. Post-race, however, we saw Max Verstappen get a 5-second penalty, but he was meant to move beyond Charles Leclerc. But as Charles Leclerc got a 20-second penalty, it drops Charles down to P8, and Max doesn't move anywhere else. So that is it for the Formula 1 Miami Grand Prix, and the next one is in 3 weeks, where we're back with Canada. So until then, it's a goodbye, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one.